Hello people of the verse, welcome back to the channel. It's the Eradicator, and in this video we will be talking about Star Citizen Alpha 3.15. It is the B patch in the Evo Caddy groups, and yeah, you know, it's an update on the previous patch that we had a couple of days ago already. I think it was during the weekend, right? So let's have a look at what is going on, and feature updates here. It is about the healing and actor status updates. They added a tooltip and auto medication when disabled, and messaging for adding resurgia if the player will overdose. They also added intoxicated ground vehicle drift based on speed. So again, guys, do not drink and drive, and do not drive also if you take drugs. It's like in real life, actually, right? They fixed a couple of bugs from the previous patch here. They fixed an issue causing players to get a black screen when responding after death. Players should now be able to update their respawn and regeneration point to Green X if this is something that you want, right? All you criminals out there who don't really care about getting a surgeon who is also a vendor, right? I guess. They also fixed an issue causing inventory screens to show inventory items at inconsistent grid sizes. Fixed an issue causing medicinal pens to not function when used on actors that are in a down state, which is of course very important, right? If someone is a down state, want to be revived, and you can't use that, it's obviously broken, right? Sorry about this, my baby girl is very excited that I'm making a video, so we're gonna have to listen to her comment on the patch note as well. Drug status effects that are applied to the actor should now correctly clear upon entering the medical bay. Using resurgia should now correctly increase the speed in which the actor blood level drug decays. Bombs should now be restocked through Cryastro services. Of course, right? Because Cryastro services have always had issues with missiles and restocking, so why would bombs be any different? They also fixed 4 client crashes, 6 server crashes, some performance optimization for swapping undersuits and armor, inventory performance optimization, and a backend service log spam issue. Now, of course, with the A patch, I did not talk about the bugs, the list of bugs here, simply because, well, there's always a lot of them, right? And some of them would be eventually fixed. But now, it's not the A patch anymore, it is the B patch, and we can still talk about, we can start talking, I mean, about those bugs here. That I feel it's always interesting to talk about the major issues, because it's a good way to see also what we should expect. Perhaps some of these bugs from day one eventually make it into the live release, so it's going to be interesting to see how the developers are going to be tackling those issues, and how much work is going to be put in order to make the release of 3.15 as smooth as possible. So apparently here it seems that ground vehicles are not accessible at outposts, which is obviously a problem, right? Especially if you want to be using ground vehicles, but your ground vehicles are at locations where your spawning location. That's because obviously, you know, these ground vehicles are items linked to your starting area, right? So let's say your starting area is Lorville, then all your ships are going to be at Lorville, and all of your ground vehicles are going to be at Lorville either, right? I think that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe with the Aesop terminal it's a bit different. Anyway, note that with this update, your initial spawn chooses the location of all of your ships. Yes, that's exactly what I said here. So they said that selecting a location such as Area 18 or Horizon as your initial spawn may make all of your ground vehicles inaccessible, as they do not have a ground vehicle spawn. This is something that is being worked on for a later build. Hey, there we go. That's exactly what I was talking about, and I should read the patch notes before making videos. Shh, Mimi, it's okay. Sorry about this. Then, ballistic ammo only restocks with missile restock. There is a crash when cycling third-person camera while pointing multi-tool at self. Objective markers and control travel nav points are grayed out on the player's HUD. At least I suppose that they're still visible, right? But grayed out is still not so optimal. Unable to claim insurance on vehicles. No! Again, that's one of those old bugs that apparently is making a comeback in 3.15. When collecting minerals and metals with the extraction mode laser, the ship's cargo randomly empties. Assets such as elevators and environments will occasionally be missing in the PU. Oh, that's a bug that has been been around for a long time, and unfortunately is still happening in 3.15. It's a bug that I'm regularly having in 3.14 right now, actually. There's a small area with no gravity in the airlock to the Grimex medical facility, so I suppose that if you go there, woo, you'll be flying in the air, right? Players are able to temporarily heal an injured player past their max HP threshold, giving them extra health, I suppose. Players will disappear if they enter an overdose state when on board a vehicle. That's a fun bug. That's a fun bug. If you cannot purchase stackables item in your inventory until exiting... wait. So wait. Let me do it again. You cannot purchased stackable items in your inventory until exiting and re-entering the player inventory. Weapon projectile trajectory will not behave correctly when shooting from one zone inside the ship to another. Multiple heavy armor arms clip partially and obscure some of the mobiGlass icons. That has been there for a very long time. That's not a new bug. It's been there forever. All backpack meshes are missing when viewed in the kiosk. After placing a dead player into the back of a ship with a tractor beam, the body will disappear when walking toward it. The body is not supposed to be disappearing. It's supposed to be disappearing after 2 hours, so that's why it's a bug. Destroying mission spawned reinforcement type ships does not always trigger an ongoing call to arms mission rewards. People want to have that call to arms mission reward. I mean, if you're doing a little mission that gives you 10,000 UEC and you kill a couple of reinforcement ships, you know, that can make a nice little bonus. The UI usable screens inside the underground facilities will cause players to get stuck in use by a player if they walk up to one. Missiles can hit the player ship when they are fired while the ship is moving forward. Arena Commander mode besides free fly may be missing ships. The Arena Commander announcer call for match over. You have won the match can be held multiple times at the end of a round. Yes, we heard that. We heard that in the last video of Star Marine, actually, that we had with Anak and Rob Space. You have won the match. Match over. You have won the match. It said it like 6 or 7 times. It was weird. Arena Commander players can spawn facing the wrong way at the start of the match or after dying. The Demon Fang combat is missing from the game. Yep, that's true. That's also something that I have experienced many times, which resulted in us basically fighting with fists in the game. And at Klesher, attempting to deposit gems or buy commissary items with merits yield in a transaction error, something that has been going on for a while, but if it is listed here, maybe the devs are going to be fixing it, or at least they'll try, right? Anyway, guys, that's all for this video. Don't forget that this month I got a giveaway thanks to Dr. Forbin, a Mercury Star Runner, for all of you guys who subscribe to this channel and answer the giveaway question that I'm going to be asking right now. What are you going to do for CitizenCon? As far as I'm concerned, unfortunately, I will be at the hospital. My wife will be having surgery, so I will not be able to have a watch party with you. But are you going to be watching the videos? Are you going to be doing watching live parties live? Are you going to be tuning on to Twitch maybe? Let me know everything and let me know your plans. Also, if you are a supporter of the channel, and shout out to everybody who's been helping me out this month, by the way, the support is really heartwarming. You guys can also get on Patreon and via the John Better member on Discord a Crusader ARS Iron and an Origin 85X. That's all for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. A big shout out to Dr. Forbin and Eric Olm. I'll see you guys tomorrow for more content on the channel. This is the Eradicator. I'll see you guys later. This video is brought to you by the people who support this channel on Patreon and via the join button as well. Supporters of the channel get access to lots of cool perks, such as access to my private Discord, your question answered in the show, you get to know when I'm going to play, and also you get to have a chance to influence the editorial line of the channel. Any help is appreciated, starts at just $1 a month. Thank you very much for watching. This is the Eradicator, and I'll see you guys later.